In Pittsford, New York, life is generally peaceful, quiet. People go about their daily routines expecting pretty much the same from tomorrow and the next day. Like the Gibbons family, in the middle of their Sunday routine on November 20th, 2022, with no idea what that day would bring them.
It was right at Bill's kickoff, actually. The doorbell rang, and it was Monroe County Sheriff's.
Yeah, it was 1:05. So Kate went, and about a minute later, it was the loudest yell I've ever heard from my life. And so I thought actually it was an intruder or something, because why was she screaming? From that minute on, literally on 1:05 on November 20th, our lives changed forever.
Kate and Dave Gibbons' daughter, Paige, just 19 years old, a college freshman, was dead.
She was at a friend's house. The parents were home. She and her friend were going to take a Percocet, which she thought was a Percocet, and unbeknownst to them, it was not a Percocet. It was 100% fentanyl. One person dies, one barely lived, and the third didn't take the pill, and she's here. But now she's witnessed probably one of the worst things a teenager could ever witness in their lives. Seeing one friend die and one almost die.
Paige was not a regular drug user. Her parents say from what they've learned, Paige was spending an innocent night with friends home on Thanksgiving break when they decided to experiment with a pill someone was offering up on social media. A fake pill that, like so many others currently in circulation, contained a lethal amount of fentanyl. Paige died after taking one pill, one time.
She trusted maybe her friend, or her friend trusted somebody that they knew, and we just thought of her as maybe a little naive in that respect. Unfortunately, it cost her her life.
One mistake was obviously Paige's worst mistake of her whole life.
Yeah.
And, we don't want her being judged for her worst mistake she made.
Paige had plans for the future, plans to help others. Part of the reason her parents are doing whatever they can in her memory to help others avoid a similar fate.
She wanted to be a doctor, and she used to talk to us about opening a clinic in the city where people were underserved. She had her sights set high for doing something really good in the world.
Instead, that one pill has left her loved ones wondering what might have been.
It's caused havoc in our life, and the milestones that I was hoping to have is our first grandbaby, going to a wedding, her graduating college, her helping other people. None of these things are going to happen with Paige.
Paige has a younger sister, and her sister and Paige had birthdays a day apart. And so every time her sister gets a year older, Paige does not. And that's the one, I think, it gets me every time. She just keeps getting older, and her sister will not. And, I think long after we're gone, her sister will still remember the sister that she didn't get to grow up with.
I kissed her forehead while she's in the casket. And I just had this picture, like my last memory of her. And I have to quickly try to find the fun memories, but just having that horrible memory of me kissing her forehead and just saying goodbye.
I can't believe that we still hear people, having this same exact situation. Like, I want to shout it from the mountaintops and make sure that everybody knows. Expect that it will happen to you. Expect that you will die the first time you try this.
It doesn't discriminate. Socioeconomically, race, religion. Take a pill, you have the potential of dying that night.
Think about this when you decide if you're going to take a pill or do some drug that's been presented to you. Do you want to see your mom's face mourning you?
To learn more about the dangers of fentanyl and to order free naloxone, the overdose reversal medication, and drug test strips, visit oasas.ny.gov, oasas.ny.gov, the New York State Office of Addiction Services and Supports, here for you every step of the way.